Welcome to the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel. I'm your host, ArmaniTalks. In this channel, I'm helping you level up your communication skills every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Is this your first time stumbling across this channel? If so, look no further. In this channel, I'm dropping the latest tips, tricks, and insights on how you can become much more elegant with words so it no longer feels like you're just reading off a dictionary. Sound good? Sound great? If so, hit that subscribe button along with that bell notification right on below. And let's talk about why your voice is currently cracking. The cracking voice, it could happen for different reasons among different people. For some people, it's because they're getting extremely nervous. And for other people, it's because their voice is naturally very soft. Does that mean that this is the end of your story? Absolutely not. This is actually the beginning of your story. To tackle the cracks in the voice requires different approaches for different types of people. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you two very unique paths. One path is what I call the path of Shane, the fancy boy path. And the other path is what I call the rugged path. This is what I call the simple route. Depending on your personality, you will be able to choose which one is better for you. Ready? Excited? If so, be sure to drop that like for me right on below. And let's start off with the path of Shane. Who is Shane, Armani? Shane is one of these individuals that I've known for a very long time. And yes, I'm making up a fake name because I feel like the real Shane is watching this right now. It came to my attention in 2019 that Shane went to a dating show. Not any kind of reality dating show. This show was piling on millions and millions of views every single episode. Shane? Really? I decided to check out one of the episodes, the first episode to be exact. And in that episode, the contestants all had to participate in a talent show. You know what Shane was going to do? He was going to sing. And as I heard him sing, I was like, please don't let your voice crack. Please do not let your voice crack. Armani, that's a very strange concern to have with this guy. Any particular reason you had this certain concern with Shane? Yes. The first time I ever met Shane was under very unique circumstances, you could say. This was around 2010 when I had just first got in my car and I was about to go to a party which was roughly 45 minutes away. As I'm about to drive over to the party, I get a call from one of the people who's already at the event. Yo, Armani, did you leave for the event yet? No, I'm about to leave right now. Wait. Before you leave, we need you to pick up this kid named Shane. He's the birthday boy's best friend, and we just found out he lives in your dorm, just 2 floors above. Okay, what's his number? His phone isn't working, so you gotta knock on room 503 and just bring him here. Sounds good. I go upstairs, I knock on room 503, the door opens, and it's this very fat kid. You Shane? No, I'm not Shane. Shane's in the showers right now. You can find him there. So just for a little bit of context, in this dorm, there was a general location where all the showers for the guys were, each compartmentalized in certain spots. So I go to the general area of the showers and I'm like, Shane, is there a guy named Shane here? And eventually someone says, yeah, I'm Shane. Who is this? And I tell him that I'm the guy who's supposed to pick him up for the party. This guy says, just give me 2 minutes. Eventually, a guy comes walking towards me, a very goofy looking guy, short, very skinny, wearing a bathrobe and he has his hair in a towel. I don't know if I'm looking at a boy or if I'm looking at a girl. This man was extremely flamboyant. He gets ready, and then we go in my car to make the drive to the party. During the car ride, Shane would not stop talking. He was just talking non-stop about himself, rambling and rambling away. I was getting extremely annoyed because I wanted a chill car ride and I wasn't participating too much. Eventually, Shane notices that I'm not participating too much and he starts humming and whistling, humming and whistling. This caught my attention. Not the humming part, anyone could hum. But whistling. Whistling was something that I was trying to do ever since I was a little kid, but consistently kept failing. I started to ask Shane how he whistled. He completely ignored my question and gave me a question back. Armani, did you know that I could play the guitar? Did you know that I could sing? The only problem is that I can't play the guitar and sing. That's when I get very confused and I start to have cracks in my voice. Okay, can you teach me how to whistle or not, buddy? But he still didn't answer the question. He went on further. Since I can't do both at the same time, I routinely try to exercise my voice. Did you know, Armani, by humming or whistling, you start to make your voice stronger. It starts to become more continuous rather than discrete. And the little pockets of moments when the voice cracks starts to eventually become ironed out through humming and whistling. This is the path of Shane. The path of Shane, as you can tell from his personality, he's a fancy boy. He got the bathrobe on with the whole towel and the hair wrapped up. He talks a lot, a very fancy personality, and it requires a very fancy approach. Humming or whistling. Whichever path works for you from Shane's path, whether it is humming or whistling, should help you gain a stronger control over your voice. This was his path. The other path is what I call the rugged path, the simple path, and this is a path that I personally like to follow. You ever heard of a man called Werner Herzog? He's this award-winning filmmaker. And whenever he's in an interview, and the interviewer asks him, how does one become a great filmmaker like you? He gives a very simple response, which is nowadays becoming iconic. He says, read, 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 read. If you don't read, you will never become a great filmmaker. I believe he's German, so that was my best attempt at a German accent. I have a remix to this. My remix is for you to become a better speaker, for you to eliminate the cracks in the voice. You gotta speak, 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 speak. How do you speak? Each one of us has a unique speaking path in context to our life. Some people, they go to Toastmasters and give a weekly speech. Some people have a YouTube channel where they force themselves to articulate ideas, let's say 1 to 3 times a week. Other people, these people are strange. They love talking on the phone. They can't get enough of it. This isn't strange, by the way. It's a good habit to have, which some people struggle with. So if you're one of those people that consistently talk on the phone, don't just view this as a moment for you to gossip about your cousins. View this as an opportunity to speak, 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 speak. How do you sound? How's your tonality like? Are you having cracks in the voice when you're speaking to someone that you're close with? This is a speaking path. Another one is to, let's say you have a long commute to work. When you're in the car ride, turn off the music, pick a topic, and just keep on speaking on the topic forcing yourself to articulate. For this path, Armani, the speak path, what if I do have cracks in my voice? What do I do then? You continue to speak. This is the mistake a lot of people make. When they have a crack in their voice, they stop and they dwell over it. And they're like, oh, what if this happens again? They start to condition a very scarce mindset towards words. I know this because this happened to me one time. I can't quite recall which YouTube video it was, but I'm about to wrap up. I'm on the last 15 to 20 seconds, and suddenly my voice just cracks. It breaks. I'm like, man, I went through this entire video without any mess ups, and I'm about to start over again. No, just finish the video. So I finished the video and I uploaded it. A couple of weeks goes on by, and now I'm at a park and I'm recording a YouTube video. There's no one in sight. And once again, I'm about to wrap up this video. I'm on the final portions. And then a bunch of little kids come with their bicycles and they start playing in the park. All right, little kids, you guys play, but don't bother me. I feel like they heard me because all of them just start staring at me. One of them pulls out their phone. It looks like they're recording me. They're all giggling and they're distracting me. I'm feeling embarrassed. But from the few weeks before, when I continued despite having the cracks on the voice, this time I felt more prone to continue regardless. Despite feeling embarrassment, this time I had an abundance mindset towards words. So even with path number 2, the rugged path, the simple path, if you have cracks in your voice, continue regardless. Be like, whatever, I got plenty more sentences where that came from, buddy, because I'm continuing to speak. So those are the 2 paths. In summary, the reason a voice cracks can honestly depend on a variety of reasons. It could be due to lifestyle choices. It could be because you have a soft voice. It could be because you're nervous. For the simplicity of today's video, I gave you 2 paths. One is the path of Shane, the fancy boy path, the path where you could get a little cute with it. You could do stuff like humming and whistling. And even though these look like harmless moves, these are potent moves to make your voice very continuous for you to have a stronger control of your tone. This is path 1. The other path, if you don't want to learn how to hum and whistle, is to just speak in your given vehicle. Talking on the phone, YouTube channel, starting a podcast, joining a Toastmasters, whatever. In this path, while you are speaking, if your voice does crack, continue regardless. If you stop and dwell on your voice cracking, you condition a scarce mindset towards words. If you continue and proceed on regardless, you condition an abundance mindset towards words. These are the 2 paths that creates a winner, and these are the 2 paths that creates a beautiful voice. Choose your direction and commit to it long term. If you want more practical insights like this into the world of communication skills and how to improve your voice, be sure to check out my free daily newsletter, which goes out every single day at 7 p.m. EST. Thousands of people from all around the world have subscribed. What are you waiting for? Join the tribe by hitting that subscribe button right on below in the pinned comment or the description box and sign up today. Thank you for joining the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel, and I will catch you on the next episode.